Hey guys, I want to talk through really quickly an update on the class notes. We are nixing the class notebook, the OneNote thing altogether. I really apologize for those of you who have gotten into it and done the things, and I really apologize to those of you who have tried and emailed me and had a bunch of exchanges with me, and we've tried our best, but I have had technology come in and try and figure out the issues that a lot of us are having, and they can't figure it out, and I certainly am no better than they are at technology. So we're going to go ahead and nix that. However, we are still going to have notes. It's just going to be a lot less work for you, and hopefully it will be simple enough that you can still access them whenever you need to. So if you will either follow along with this video and just watch, or if you want to follow along on Schoology as I go through this, that's great too. Schoology course, you'll see your weekly assignments and all that jazz as usual. Toward the bottom, this used to say notebook resources. I've changed it to just class notes. This used to be for any of you who wanted to do this on paper, and you can definitely still print these out and put them in an interactive notebook if you'd like. That's totally fine. But for those of you who would like to do everything online, everything is going to be housed here. So again, we are not using OneNote anymore. No. We are accessing the class notes via here. So class notes, we are talking about grammar notes on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So if you get into your grammar notes, this is stuff from last week. This is stuff from this week that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. This is going to be updated every week. So right now there are just 2 pages of notes there. It's the 9:30 grammar notes and the 10:07 grammar notes. Eventually you're going to have all the notes from all the weeks in this one document. So I want to talk really quickly today about our 10:07 grammar notes. We're talking about compound sentences. You've seen them. You might not know the name for them, but I promise you've seen them many a time. So as we continue to write and hopefully get better in our writing, we want to avoid just having simple sentences like, I had to work late last night. I am tired and in class today. Those are fine grammatically. They make sense. They have a subject and a verb and a complete thought. But if we have those over and over and over and over again in our writing, it is boring. So one way that we can combine simple sentences is to add a comma and a fanboys conjunction in the middle. Fanboys, for those of you who don't know, stands for for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. I will reference fanboys many times throughout the years, so try and learn it, or throughout the year. So try and memorize that really. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Fanboys conjunctions. So if we take these 2 simple sentences up here and we combine them with a comma and a fanboys conjunction, we have, I had to work late last night, so I am tired in class today. Here's another example. I want you to note, very importantly, in order to make this a compound sentence and in order to need the comma, you have to have a subject, verb, and a complete thought on either side of the comma and conjunction. So if we look down here, the first 2 need commas. We have Edward ran to class, and we have he was still late. Those are both simple sentences. We have Miss Aleo likes coffee, and we have she drinks 5 cups a day, both simple sentences. These 2 down here do not need a comma because there are not 2 complete thoughts in here. My neighbor likes my sister, but not me. If I just came up to you and said, not me, you would not know what I'm talking about because that is not a complete thought. So we do not need a comma here. Same thing goes here. If I just came up to you and said, in 3rd hour, that is not a complete thought. Therefore, we do not have a compound sentence here, and we do not need the commas. Let me be clear. These are both correctly written sentences. They're just not compound sentences. This is a compound sentence. We have, I hate pickles on my sandwich. We have, I love eating fried pickles. We have our comma and our conjunction in the middle. Very importantly, the comma comes before the conjunction. Say it with me now. The comma comes before the conjunction. Please do not forget that. You are going to be writing some of your own compound sentences this week for Bell Work, so good luck and have fun. As always, let me know when you need help.